Hello and welcome to week 11. This week we'll be returning to content and learning about social psychology. This is actually my area of specialization, so I enjoy this chapter a great deal. As your authors state, humans are social animals, and social psychologists study human behavior in a social context. It's actually a hybrid field, so it's a mix of psychology and sociology, both in terms of methods and in terms of theory. We study, as social psychologists, everything from attitudes and attitude change, persuasion, conformity, obedience, to applied areas like helping behavior, aggression, prejudice, and discrimination. So there's a lot going on in social psychology. This is one of your longer chapters, and you will be visiting some of the most classic, the most famous, but also infamous pieces of research in psychology, including Milgram's studies of obedience to authority and Zimbardo's investigation of the power of social roles. I do include here a quick video of the Sprouts video from the organization Sprouts, which is an educational organization, if you would like to watch that here. In terms of learning outcomes, again, this is one of the longer chapters. In the first section of the chapter, you'll be learning about, beyond the definition of social psychology. We'll look at two of the most famous kind of foundational studies of social influence: Sharif's study of informational social influence and Ash's study of normative social influence. In the second part of the chapter, you'll be learning about compliance and various compliance techniques that, if you haven't experienced them already, you certainly will in the future. If you ever go and buy a car, you will be exposed to every single one of these compliance techniques. In the third section of the chapter, you'll be learning about obedience, and we will explore the classic but also controversial study by Milgram. In the fourth section of the chapter, we'll be studying, in part, helping behavior, but also a variety of other social behavioral concepts like social facilitation and social loafing, which really gets to the question of what happens to us when we're just in the presence of other people. How does that impact our choices and our behaviors? And then finally, in the last section of the chapter, you'll be learning about attribution theory, and then finishing up with Zimbardo's study of social roles and how they impact behavior. Your task this week, we don't have any work that you'll be expected to complete on the Psychology in the News project. So you'll be reading chapter 9 and completing your annotations, watching your chapter videos, and completing your chapter quiz. And that's my overview of week 11.